Ladies and gentlemen, the Greater Metro Junior Hockey League proudly presents to you the Bradford Rattlers and the Temiscaming Titans. Game 3, Round 2. We're going to take a look at the starting goaltenders for tonight's contest. Maxim Ivanov has a record of 2-0, goals against average of 1, save percentage of .970 with 1 shutout added in there. Regular season winning streaks of 12, 14, and 9. 9 is the current win streak the Rattlers are on from the regular season, carrying on into the playoffs. Opposing him, number 33, Benoit Aucoin, the 18-year-old. Playoff record of 2-3. Winning streaks of 6 in the regular season. Goals against of 4.63 and a save percentage of .862. And the puck is dropped, and the first play be made by Keller. Crunched off to the blue line. Kuchma, his drive turned out by the pad of Aucoin. Munet's further down low. Anderson, a shield away. He'll get it across to Blake Keller. Keller will play it off the bank. It's Kuchma. D-to-D off of Munet's stick, and it's up and out of play for the first whistle to go here at 19:36 to go here in the third period from the BWG here in Bradford, Ontario. Elimination day here for the Temiscaming Titans. They lose tonight, they are done. The Bradford Rattlers a chance to close out the series here tonight. It's going to be Arvid Malm in the neutral zone face-off. Opposing him is Matthias Bernard. Anderson, a quick steal away on the face-off. He'll get it to Lupflin and a shovel in. Aucoin out of escapes to play it, lost it. Marwa played it off the bank, a keep in by Anderson. Further down low to the captain, Arvid Malm, a centering feed in front. It was taken away by Doyle. Fortier battling as well. Anderson trying to get it to Malm. Rebound in front. Keller, a shot stopped by Aucoin. Rebound off the Malm shot. And a save for Aucoin and a whistle to stop play. The net coming loose, but the Rattlers with a fury of chances early within the first minute on the Temiscaming Titans. Goaltender remains a 0-0 tie here from the BWG. Rattlers leading the series 2-0. Of course, 3 wins in this second round propels you to the division final, and if the Rattlers can do that here tonight, they will await the winner of the West Nipissing Lynx Ville Marie Pirates series. Many people thinking that series will be going the distance. A reverse check made by Baxter. A pair of 17s collide. Hewitt Orellana pressured off there by 25, Melker Melander. He has the puck now, hounded there by Bernard. Takes a hit to make a play before shoveling it further deep. Marwa hounded there by 2 players in green. It was Borisov losing it for Carlson. Carlson, Luflin, his shot stopped by Aucoin, and the whistle sounds again. .18:49, time to go here in this first period. Offensive zone face-off for the Bradford Rattlers. Borisov, Melander, Carlson, Munetz, and Kuchma. The 5-out for Team Green right now in this offensive zone. Kuchma further down into the corner. Carlson will get after it first. Carlson is going to be pinned up by Fortier. Melander watching and surveying the scene to the blue line. It's Kuchma fanning on the shot. Got it in through, and it's up and out of play off a shin pad from a player on the Temiscaming Titans. Whistle sounds. Maybe we'll do the face-off all over again with inside the Temiscaming zone. Temiscaming Titans in 2 games in this series against the Bradford Rattlers. Only 2 goals to their name, and both of them have came off the stick of Emil Lavallee. The Titans have any hope of getting back into this series. They need more contributions offensively. Borisha racing over against Ivanov, who'll come out and make the save. Pushing and shoving after the whistle sounded, Nugamanov and Borisha. Hardy, Borisha, Tupin, Doyle, and Lavallee. 5-on-4. The Temiscaming Titans. Doyle shot from the blue line, held into the breadbasket of Maxim Ivanov, and no further play. And if you're the Titans, that's a good start. Just getting shots from the blue line. Try to take away the screen of Maxim Ivanov. Get eyes in front of him and just see what you can get from there. Shoot from anywhere if you're Temiscaming. Bradford Rattlers more of a finesse style of team, so expect that to pick up as the game progresses. A chance for Hardy for backhand shot going wide. Rebound will carry him back in for Nugamanov. Playing it across for Stemper and a clear out for Team Green. Doyle will settle it. Hounded there by Sleznyov, and it's further down where Orikov will race after it into the corner. Orkov can rattle it around the boards. Zakharov try to punch it further, couldn't do so, and it's going to be swatted back into the Rattlers' end. Christopher Fonfon racing against Orkov. Fonfon takes the body. Orkov trying to shield him up against the half boards. He will go down, and so Zakharov an easy start out for Team Green. Zakharov through center. Rattlers have the puck, but they quickly give it on back. Payer lost the handle of it. Nugamanov tried to work it back for Bunzaniks before it hops up, before it is called on an offside for the Rattlers. Bradford Rattlers winning streaks of 12-14. One of the longest winning streaks in GMHL history, parted in between one season. Rattlers currently sitting on a 9-game winning streak coming from the playoffs and to the later point of the regular season. Elliot Marwa played it up for Fonfon. Aerial lift through center, and it went away from Fournier. Zakharov bumped it across for Marcus Farkas. The play now for Bradford. Durarium up through center, trying to find Zakharov. Hounded there by Fonfon. He's back after it. Fonfon trying to get by Bunzaniks, going down, held by Zakharov. Play will continue. Speaking of Danila Zakharov, he might the play over for Vargas, and a quick up from Anderson, a long stretch feed for Bunzaniks. Bunzaniks, a good drop, skating into it is Anderson. Fortier was hot after the puck there. Anderson could see that get worked over for Lutflin, who could slap it off the bank into the corner. The captain, Arvid Malm, outed off by Payer, and that pass will split in between both defenders on Team Green. Lutflin takes a look up ice and looks to make a play. Spots Kuchma, who's unable to get it to Malme, blocked in front by Bernard. Fortier trying to clear that puck, but it won't come out of the blue line. It's back for Keller. Lead pass, Malm in front, and what a stop by a coin before it's slapped out of the air. Touched up with a high stick. Benoit Coin, the 18-year-old, keeping it a scoreless tie here at 0 from the BWG here in Bradford. A coin in game 1 pulled in the second period in favor for Senda Kratke. You see Blake Keller snap his twig in half. Puck is sent back down the length of the ice, and an icing called on the Temiscaming Titans. 16:16 to go in the first period. Remains a tieless score at 0. Nearly a chance for the Rattlers to go up 1-0 here in this Game 3, Round 2. Rattlers win tonight, they move on to either play the winner of the Lynx or the Pirates. To the blue line, Lutflin. Trying to slam it back down, Bernard hounding over Blake Keller there. Further into the corner, leading it for Blake Anderson. Anderson just trying to pry it on free. He'll get it to the blue line. Kuchma thought about shooting it, but he'll delay some more and get a shot on goal before it's kicked out by a coin before Lutflin can get it across. Anderson once more. Try to get it to Malm, couldn't do so. Anderson a physical check back behind the play. Titans bench got a jolt out of that one. Arvid Malm, the captain, will just slap it into the corner. Blake Keller will race against Doyle and Lavallee. Keller and Lavallee meet into the corner. Anderson trying to pry that puck free. 19 in green can't do so. Hewitt Orellana from the wrong side of center, but they're going to say it comes loose. Tricky bounce handled off by Ivanov, and a chance here for Bradford on a 2-on-1. Borisov with Carlson looking to get him in front there, and it's snatched out of the air by the netminder O'Coin. Bradford Rattlers with 2 great chances on goal for an odd man rush. A cross-seam pass earlier in the period denied by O'Coin, going up and out of play. Same thing happening here for Temiscaming again. The netminder O'Coin doing his job so far early. Tested hard by the Bradford Rattlers. Borisov to settle. Got it across to Orkov. A lead for Carlson. Slap back along from Melander, and he has it now. At the center dot. Melander, a quick up for Carlson. He'll backpedal into his own zone, hounded by the captain Hardy. Stretch pass found Borisov. He will dump it to the opposite play, where it's turned back along by Melander, trying to pry it loose from Lavallee. To the corner, Marois on his man, but it's Melander with the puck free. Barisha just trying to tie him up into the corner, will do so. A good second effort made by Carlson to get that puck to Kuchma. Further down low, it'll come for Melander. A touch-up, but it's blocked away by Doyle to the blue line, not out. Kuchma will get it back towards the net. And a save by O'Coin on the Melander redirect. Emile Lavallee, hounded by Borisov. Puck does come loose out of the line. Borisov will have to wait for Carlson to touch up, but he can't do so. Topin will start it back for the captain, Hardy. 86 in white, you're looking at him now to make a play to Fournier, back behind the netminder, a coin. Titans on a line change right now. Hardy comes off in exchange for Fonfon. Alexander Brockton from center will dump in, but they're going to save from the wrong side. Icing is called on Temiscaming with 14:04 to go here in the first period. Titans tried to change personnel because of the icing. They are unable to do so, just trying to get the correct people in a white uniform out onto the ice right now. Barakatin on the face-off against Aaron Stemper. Tie-up win for Team Green. Nugamanov from Stemper, back to Ludflin. His shot will peel on wide off the stick of Fortier. Nugamanov, a drop for Gleb Slesnyov. Back for Nugamanov, tied up by 2 players in a white uniform. The puck does come loose, caught up by Shamil Ludflin. Good sauce pass, and he found Aaron Stemper. Rink wide, he'll find Slesnyov. Trying to work it back against the Green, can't do so. Broken up by Barokton, and a quick up for Fonfon went away. Foot race on Baxter and Christopher Fonfon. At center, Nugamanov got it in deep. Elliot Marawa, backhand chip play, and he'll find his man Doyle. Long stretch pass, unable to be settled down by Fonfon. Icing is called, and icing is the signal. 13:24, time to go here in the first period from the BWG here in Bradford in this Russell Cup action, Game 3 of Round 2. David Majerchek from the corner, leaving it for Danila Zakharov. To the blue line, Matvey Munets turns it against the net, went wide, and look out, Majerchek took a bump in front of the net, and he is down. Not quite sure exactly what happened to Majerchek on the play, but he will stay out onto the ice. A good step up made by Kuchma. Fonfon lost the handle, and so it's Marawa again. A quick up, Sean Boudreau. Intercepted by Matvey Munets. Got a reverse hit on him by Bernard. A battle in front of the Titans bench. Fournier able to make a change now, and so Marawa will take his time and flutter into an undangerous area. Only problem, Bunzeniks is the only player there. Potential high stick on Majerchek back behind the play, and it's Keller back in against Orellana. Keller with a goal, and he has drawn himself a penalty. Ivanov will head to the bench to the extra attacker. 6 on 5 for the Rattlers, and they have possession. Zakharov touched up by Orellana, and the face-off will come inside the Temiscaming Titans zone for the power play upcoming for the Bradford Rattlers. Regular season, they were 28%, and in the playoffs so far, they are 25%. On the power play, the Titans on the penalty kill. Same as the Rattlers. Regular season wise, they were 86%. Playoffs wise, they are now at 89. First kill of the day for the Titans. The puck is dropped, and Kuchma with the settle. Carlson, Keller, pass across. Anderson shot stopped by O'Coin. To the corner, Anderson peeling away from Doyle, who's without a stick. He picks one up from Hardy. Hardy without his goal stick. Carlson in front, trying to get it across, but it's blocked away by Borisha. And a chance now, 5-on-4, short-handed chance, before he'll just relay it to Maxim Ivanov in a startup for Kuchma. 5 Rattler players start from the defensive zone and race in. Carlson, lead pass in front, and Anderson just snapped it wide, and Carlson can't handle the bank. It'll come back from Topin, but it's taken away by Kuchma at center. Kuchma will take his time and stop from the blue line. Give and go with Carlson and Keller. Keller back to Kuchma. Kuchma again. His drive. Stop. Big rebound for Keller. And he has it now into the corner. It's Carlson now. To the blue line. Kuchma bobbling puck. Settles it down. Got it towards the net. And it's stopped by O'Coin. Benoit O'Coin seeing that shot from Kuchma all the way from the blue line. And if you're O'Coin, you're making that save 10 out of 10 times. Rattlers on the power play, especially in the man advantage. Get bodies in front of O'Coin. Take away his eyes. That's the most important part of the goaltender is his eye. You take him away, it'll be tough for him to make a stop. If a goalie can see it, he can stop it. Second line out for this power play for Team Green. Baxter can't keep the zone. It's a short-handed breakaway for Hardy. Hardy with Woodford catching up, and a great play made by Melker Melander coming back to deny Hardy on any chance on the breakaway. Baxter leaving it for Melander. Now it's the Rattlers' turn to try to start up some offense here. Arten Borisov, and a good read there by Borisha. Baxter, a good recovery. Leaving it for Borisov, a Second opportunity for the Titans coming in. Borisov got a shot on goal. It's twisted out, but not out of the zone. Baxter, a good keep in. Nugamanov now for Bunzeniks. Crossing pass looking for his man in front. Borisov intercepted by Doyle and sent back down the length of the ice. Tyler Baxter after it. Elevated across to Bunzeniks. Shrugged off the check from Pariseau and got decked there by Bernard. Stemper trying to gattle it away, but a whistle sounds, and what have we? A hand pass that's been signified on the Rattlers, and so the faceoff comes outside of the offensive zone. 10:23 to go here in the first period. A 5-second power play for the Bradford Rattlers. Hewitt Orellana stepping up in the penalty box area. He will rejoin his team in 5 seconds. Looks to be a successful kill for Temiscaming. It's going to be their first of the night. Ozone face-off for the Titans. It's won by the Rattlers, and Orellana will await to come out to the ice, and here he comes. Good takeaway there by Bernard. Pariseau tried to jump away from the puck, but Bernard's back in. Nearly avoided a check from Lutfulin, who had him lined up in the trolley tracks. Lutfulin has it now. 10 minutes to go here in the third period. It's Stemper and Slesnyov. Stemper, his shot bubbling on goal, stopped by O'Coin, who goes down. Delirium crashing the goal before Doyle can leave it ahead for Lavallee. O'Coin never expected that change-up rolling puck to flutter towards him. Remains a scoreless tie at 0. Delirium takes a thud there from Lavallee, and that might be a penalty. And they got him. Emil Lavallee will wait for the official to make the official call. Emil Lavallee finishing his check on Delirium in front of the Titan bench. Not sure if I saw a penalty to be called the first time around. We have yet to see any replay of it. Hard to get any explanation on why the penalty has been called. Not exactly sure what the penalty is. We'll have to wait for JR to make the announcement here. The first power play, the second power play for the Bradford Rattlers has begun right as the first one ended. Kuchma, Keller, Carlson, he will lean into that one, and he drilled that one wide. It'll come back out of the zone where Kuchma can have after it. Isaac Carlson further ahead, it's Keller. Keller, Blake Anderson, crossing pass looking for the captain, Arvid Malm, just went away from him. Carlson, Kuchma, big drive from the point, blocked in front by Hardy. The captain, Malm has shot another block, Forte in front, what a stop by O'Coin, and the whistle sounds. Bradford Rattlers doing everything but get the game's first goal on the man advantage. Two great blocks in front by Hardy and Fortier, and a third stop made by Benoit O'Coin. His third grade A save in this contest. Still a minute 24 to go on the power play for Team Green. Anderson or Keller on the faceoff, and it's going to be Carlson. Faceoff win for 10 and Green. It's Kuchma settling it down for Carlson in that one-timer spot. Kind of like where Alex Ovechkin kind of hangs up. Keller in the same situation. Back across, it'll come to Carlson again. Won't shoot, crossing Keller, and he ripped it wide, and it goes up and out of play. Blake Keller, all that close, and how many chances has Team Green gotten in the last 5 minutes of play? Rattlers will keep the same 5 players out there. One defenseman being Richard Kuchma. Keller, Anderson, Carlson, and Malm. 8:50 to go in the period. A face-off win for the Rattlers. It's Carlson from Kuchma, crossing past Keller. Richard Kuchma from the blue line flutters up and out of play. It's the right idea for Kuchma, however. Get shots on the net. How many times in the regular season has guys like Keller and Blake Anderson, Anders Bunzeniks redirect pucks, especially the man coming onto the ice right now to take the face-off, Melker Melander. Great hand-eye coordination, in my opinion, the best hand-eye coordination on the team for the Rattlers, 25 in Green. 19-year-old from Sweden standing at 6 feet tall. Bunzeniks from the corner. Relays it ahead, Borisov, and now Baxter. Baxter, Artem Borisov. He has a now cross pass. What a nice one. Nugamanov in front. Try to get Bunzeniks. Couldn't tie him there. Bunzeniks will take it back from Borisov into the corner. Bunzenique stopping on a dime, gets pinned up there. Baxter will skate into it. Baxter will fake the shot. Down low, it's Snugamanov. As Bunzenique's in the corner, he spots him here. Return, it's Borisov. His shot fanned in front. Good block by Topin. Doyle trying to pry that puck free, can't do so. Bunzenique's will go to the opposite side. It's Snugamanov from Bunzenique's to the blue line. Baxter unable to settle that pass. Borisov will try again. His shot may have skipped off the post. Up and out of play. Benoit Cohen may have got a piece of it with his shoulder. Just waiting for the score clock to count down to 7:49, and then we will pause it right here. Time officially in this first period. Rattlers still in the power play for 8 more seconds, still waiting for the game's first score. Selesnyov off the tie-up, trying to get a shot on goal. Derarium does rebound. Selesnyov there in front. It was blocked by Doyle again. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Emile Lavallee, who has the only Titans goal in this series. He had 2 of them in game 2, and he has a chance here. Lavallee in front. Shot never got on goal. At Jonathan Henrippen heading towards the goal for Temiscaming as well. Marawa. Aerial dump. Selesnyov and Lutflin collide together. Aaron Stemper left it for Benjamin Derarium. Rink-wide pass, he spotted Gleb Selesnyov. Played the bank on the drop, it's Lutflin leaning into that one, and he teed it up wide. Fonfon an easy clear. As far as center, Henrippen on the puck handler. Fonfon, 21 in white. We've seen him in years past in the playoff meetings between these two teams. A stick save off Ivanov. Lutflin, his pass didn't get out of the zone. Shot from the line by Lavallee, skipped wide. Derarium had his stick slashed out of his hands, looking for a call, didn't get it. Derarium just trying to pry that puck free around the foot of Orikov. It'll get to the blue line. Stamper can't clear the zone. And Rippin a good second effort. Puck still remains in the Rattlers. Then it comes to Barakatin, who got swiped away by Lutflin. Lutflin tried to engage with Selesnyov as Lavallee was all over him. Roman Orikov up through center. Blake Keller, a stutter move. He found Malm, shot, scores! The captain, Overwood Malm, his second of the playoffs, and the Bradford Rattlers get the game's first goal. They are off and running. Fourth point of the playoffs for the captain. And it's a great early start for the Rattlers, who were doing everything in the first half of the first, but score. They finally get the game's icebreaker right now with 6:06 to go here in the first period. Played off the carom, and it's Keller relaying it ahead for Anderson. He and the goal scorer Malm come back into the zone. Keller trying to skate into the center area, couldn't do so. It's taken away by Fournier, and outlet to Orellana. Orellana back into the zone, a centering feed away from Matvei Munetz. Bernard, a turn and twist effort, sticked away by Abdov, who goes down and makes a stop with his stick. Puck is loose and they score! Vincent Hewitt Orellana picks up his first goal of the series. That's only the third goal in 3 playoff games in this series for the Temiscaming Titans, and they have tied this thing up at 1. All the momentum and the crowd noise seem to be shifting in the favor of the Bradford Rattlers after the first goal. Titans suck the wind right out of the sails of the Rattlers, tie it up at 1, and we are back to where we started, a tie. Melander back in, furthered it up into the neutral zone. It's Baxter, a connection with Keller, and he will dump in. Doyle first after it. Hounded there, the captain Hardy didn't get out of the zone. Lithuanian twists it back on goal, blocked by Carlson, and it's up and out of play with 5 minutes to go exactly here in period number 1. Vincent Hewitt Orellana. I beg your pardon, that is his 3rd goal of these playoffs. 3rd point. Regular season led the whole team in scoring in 40 games, 41 goals, 37 assists, 78 points for Hewitt Orellana. Borisov back in, trying to twist it further down deep, can't do so. Fonfon, but the Titans were offside. Fonfon and Vargas meeting up into the corner. Fonfon grabbing a hold of Vargas. Those two players separate in front. Rattlers are kind of arguing for a call when Ivanov went down when the Titans scored. Potential goalie interference, but looking at the clip once again, checking the replay, looks like the collision happened outside of the crease. So therefore the penalty should not have been called. Unfortunately for Team Green, that was the right call on the ice. Barakatin takes his man down. Shot from the blue line by Orkov will go wide. Bunzeniks, Sakharov, and Barakatin back after it. Bunzeniks will do it himself. Shot from the slot. Big rebound. Loose. Puck is loose. Sitting there. Bunzeniks shot to pry it free. Unable to do so. Benoit Corn coming up strong once again. Again, in this second round, it takes 3 wins to move on. Rattlers have 2, Titans have 0. That's the series lead, 2-0. A chance to move on tonight for Team Green if they can take care of business over Temiscaming here tonight. Clean win from Aaron Stemper on the faceoff. Shot from the blue line, big rebound, Slesnyov. I beg your pardon, Nugamanov got it to Slesnyov now. Gleb Slesnyov trying to get it to the slot area, picked off by the latest goal scorer, Vincent Hewitt Orellana. Baxter, Lipflin, Slesnyov, Nugamanov. LaValle from Bernard behind the back pass, didn't come out of the zone. A chip off there by Derarium. Further down low into the corner, gloved by Doyle, and he'll try to skate it out, can't do so. Twisted along, Slesnyov shoots, scores! Gleb Slesnyov, his 3rd goal of the playoffs, 5th point. In this only his 3rd game ever in the GMHL playoffs, and the Bradford Rattlers regain that 1-goal lead right back. It's 2-1 for the Rattlers here with 3:30 to go here in period number 1. Kuchma lead up. Keller lost the handle, and it's back for Elliot Marwa. Twisted back for Topin, out of the reach of him. A foot race for Kuchma. Played it off the bank. Again, a 2-1 lead, most recent goal for the Bradford Rattlers. Anderson trying to make it free. His shot kicked out by a coin in this follow-up. And a big rebound stop on Arvid Baum. Keller in a battle in front with Berisha. Hard reception from the blue line. Berisha trying to catch himself on a breakaway. Official announcement on the Slesnyov goal. Topin, Hardy, combination, Berisha shot stopped by Maxim Ivanov, and no further play. Berisha and Keller still having words for each other as they will head to their respective benches. Keller doesn't seem to entertain the conversation, but he does now. Berisha standing at 5'6", Keller at 6'2", the St. Cloud, Minnesota native. Like Keller, a year older at 21. Fonfon on the face-off. It was pulled back by Team Green. Taken away. Barakatin's shot blocked in front by Melander. Fournier trying to pry it free. He will do so. He'll take it himself back behind the net. A centering feed looking for Fonfon. It's taken away by Carlson. He and Borisov will come in. Carlson with Melander coming in, but they're going to say it was offside on Team Green. .232 time remaining in the first period. Bradford Rattlers getting a goal right back. It's been seesaw back and forth here in the first. Carlson from the tie-up into the zone with possession. His shot blocked by LaValle. Fournier twisted it up the gut for Barakatin, broken away by Baxter, and he'll backpedal in the zone with a quick up to Carlson. Stretching it across for Artem Borisov. He's one-on-one on LaValle. Borisov trying to pry it loose. It's Doyle taken away. Borisov couldn't settle the rolling puck in front. Back for Doyle, 24 in white. For the Temiscaming Titans, back in front away from Baxter. Icing will be waved off, however. 2-minute mark here in this first period. 1 goal lead for the Rattlers, but looks like they have just been called on an icing call. Again, the winner of tonight's series, or this series I should say, will go on to either play the Lynx or the Pirates in the third round, the Northern Division final. Of course, the winner of that will meet the winner of the Southern Division to meet in the Russell Cup finals. Rattlers trying to go there for the second straight year. Baxter went down, took a bump from Boudreau, a good catch out of the air made by Fournier. Lead pass for Cameron Paraso to the blue line now. Skating it back in is Forte. His shot stopped by Ivanov. Puck comes loose on the rebound. Cleared to the line again. Paraso now. Crossing pass. Good one. Forte just trying to slap it back on Ivanov, who was off his angle. Nearly caught napping in front there. And Marawa trying to clear it out of the zone. And a chance now for the Rattlers on a 2-on-1. Borisov shoots. Stopped by Aucoin. Rebound cleared up by Forte, but not out. Matvey Minets was getting into that one. Stopped by Aucoin. And that one does still. Stays inside the zone. Kuchma returning it against the grain, blocked by Boudreau. Massimo Doyle left it for Bernard, twisting it back, and Bernard trying to get the zone out, and he'll do so. Long stretch pass looking for Carlson. Icing waved off, a pair of 10s into the corner. Elliot Marawa against Isaac Carlson. Xavier Barisha back in 22 in white. Hardy heading towards the goal. Puck comes right to Ivanov, who can locate the puck and make the save. Anderson can't clear the zone. Doyle couldn't get it down deep. Barisha leaving it for Hardy. Return pass for Barisha in front. Blocked away by Kuchma out of the zone. Rattlers can't get the puck out of their own end. They finally do so from an aerial lift by Blake Anderson. Lead pass taken away. Richard Kuchma to 100-point man. It's Blake Anderson, a sharp angle shot, and he got decked back behind the play by Oriolana. Vincent Hewitt Oriolana just cleaned the lights clear out of Blake Anderson. Good clean check. Already has a goal to his name. It's a pretty good check to his name as well here tonight. Titans still down by 1 from the Rattlers here. It's still 2-1, 16 seconds to go here in period number 1. Hardy and Keller having words for each other prior to meeting up for this face-off. Anderson looks to be all right. He will stay out on this one-time position on this set play off the face-off. It's won by the Titans, however, a little premature goal horn from the BWG here in Bradford. Hardy back in with 8 seconds to go in the period. Bench is yelling for 1. Doyle, good stick there by Lutflin, and that will conclude this first period. Lots of action, lots to talk about to start this second period. After 20 minutes of play, the Rattlers 2, the Titans 1. We'll be back for the second period of play after this intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, puck is dropped, and away we go for this period number 2 from the BWG here in Bradford. Rattlers currently possessing a 2-1 lead over here between the Temiscaming Titans, and I beg your pardon for the time clock again. Kind of same situation as last game. Clock wanted to work in the first period. Doesn't really want to cooperate for the second period. We tried finagling with it during the intermission. We apologize for that. I'll try to keep you guys updated of how much time exactly is remaining in the period, kind of like the regular season. Three-on-two developing for the Rattlers. It's Carlson in front, tried to get it back to Malm. Couldn't quite connect on that pass. Now it's the Titans' turn to start up. Hewitt Orellana, the last goal scorer for the Titans. Shot stopped by Ivanov, and he can kick it to the corner. Richard Kutchma leaving it for Carlson. Lost the handle. Hewitt Orellana unable to pick up the puck. He lost it to Matvei Munets, who gets hounded off by Orellana. Able to force him to make a pass into the neutral zone. No one available to pick up that puck. Icing is the call on the Temiscaming Titans. 19:08 time to go here in number 2. I'd like to say hello and bonjour to all the viewers watching at home. I'm sure a lot of you hailing here in Ontario, and I'm sure the other half of you all in Quebec right now, perhaps in the Temiscaming area, the Ville-Marie area, or even if you're a player or a staff member of one of the other teams coming into tonight's contest, we say hello to you. It's going to be a good one, and we are just getting started here in this second period between the Titans and the Rattlers. Expect a close, tight-knit game between these two teams, with the Titans season on the line as well. Met up with the GM of the Temiscaming Titans before puck drop here tonight, giving me another stat. The last 5 years, Bradford Rattlers are 22-9 in the Russell Cup playoffs. Temiscaming Titans are 27-8 all time in the last 5 years. And with those two teams, with those records, the two most successful teams in the Russell Cup playoffs in GMHL history. A lot of missed calls kind of going on the ice right now. Rattler bench up in arms, ailing for a call, but play will continue. 5-on-5. Borisov got a pass from Melander. He's back in against Doyle. Melander's shot there in front can skip wide of the cage. Bunsen eeks through the corner. Shrugged a hit off from Borisha. Back in front to the high slot. It's held by Artem Borisov, a 20-goal scorer in the regular season. You could see why, drilling that shot, but unfortunately just up and over top of the net. Melander trying to work that puck out, but it's going to be Marawa sending it up, and out of play with 17:50 to go in period number 2. BWG here in Bradford is the site of tonight's contest here in Game 3. And again, hello and bonjour to everyone viewing tonight's contest of the Russell Cup playoffs. And we will continue to have all Bradford Rattler home games for the remainder of the Russell Cup playoffs. Puck is dropped with 6 Titans out onto the ice to quickly make a change, and it's Durarium from the backhand. Or I beg your pardon, it's Gleb Sleznyov, 91 in green. Barakatin trying to get that puck out, can't do so. Gleb Sleznyov centering it back to the blue line to be handled by Munets. Matvei Munets to the corner, got drilled back behind the play. Sleznyov just drilled it wide, and it's up and out of play. Gleb Sleznyov all that close to getting his second goal of the game, and a chance to get a 2-goal lead for the first time here tonight for the Bradford Rattlers. Both so far has been a 1-goal score. Rattlers scored first. Hewitt Orellana getting it back for the Titans. Gleb Sleznyov getting the second goal for the Rattlers in the first period, and that is where we currently stand. Off the tie-up coming in is Emil Lavallee. Prior to tonight's contest, Titans only had 2 goals in this series, both of them off the stick of Emil Lavallee in Game 2. Durarian back in front, shot stopped by Alcoynoff, the Nugamanov shot. Nugamanov got a stick up high. Able to get it to the corner. It's Stemper with Turpin. Battle in front there. Nugamanov hounding over that puck. Stemper after Doyle. Puck will come loose to Turpin, and a chance here with a 3-on-2 developing for Temiscaming. The defenseman Lavallee jumping in offensively. Lost the handle. Sleznyov trying to twist it back for Nugamanov, and a chance on a 3-on-2 of their own. Nugamanov with Woodfullen. His shot off the crossbar! What a chance for the Rattlers. It finds Iron, and play continues. Back the other way, it's Paraso. Lost the handle, dropped it for Luflin. A chance for Gleb Selesnyov. Couldn't reach up to that breakaway pass. Shamil Luflin ringing it off the iron. Nearly a chance for 3-1 for Team Green. Nothing happening so far, and it's going to be an icing call on Bradford. 16:32. Time remaining here in period number 2. Bernard will line into the face-off for Temiscaming. He has Perso and Hewitt Orellana. Fortier and Marawa. The 5 out for Temiscaming. Right now we're looking at Marawa. Elliot Marawa going to get the pass over. If Nugamenov connects with Selesnyov there, it's a clean 2-1-1 for Bradford. Pair of 17s go into the corner. Paraso and Baxter. Zakharov going down. Hewitt Orellana trying to get that puck loose out of the corner. Both Rattler defenders were down. Shamil Lutfulin, the defenseman joining the rush, lost the handle to Fortier. A quick twist up through center, broken off by Keller. Waits for his players to be onside, and he's back in. Keller, a snapshot, stopped by Aucoin. Fortier off the boards, not out, kept alive by Richard Kuchma. Try to get it back against the grain, can't do so. Temiscaming will handle on their own end, and you're looking at Fortier gain center and shoot on goal to Ivanov, who can kick it to the purpose, with a purpose, into the corner. Lee chance, and he found Carlson playing it off the bank and race up to it. Pair of 10s back behind the cage, behind Aucoin. Marawa, the 10 in white to prevail with the puck. You see him now trying to get by Matvei Bunets, and he will do so before getting stood up right in front of Jordan Richardson in the timekeeper's area. Kuchma expected that hit, looked behind him, but since that forced play by Hewitt Orellana, Richard Kuchma was forced to ice the puck. Another offensive zone faceoff coming up for the Temiscaming Titans. They are down by 1. More importantly, they are down by 2 in the series. Christopher Fonfon, the third-year veteran of the Temiscaming Titans, lined up against the captain, Arvid Malm. Carlson fluttering it back for Keller. He and Malm will race in with Carlson. He found the captain. Malm, a shot stopped by Aucoin. Fonfon racing after it. Good pinch into the zone by Munetz, and puck will come free for Kuchma. Back over for Munetz. Center zone, it's Barakatin. Getting it passed in, he's going to be the first after the puck. Barakatin quickly back in front. Fonfon trying to stuff it in. Unable to do so. A good stop by Ivanov. Net has come loose. Back behind the play on Ivanov. 14:42, time remaining in the second. Munetz, Keller, Kuchma, Carlson, and Malm. The 5 out for the Bradford Rattlers. Hardy, Berisha, Topin, Lavalle, and Doyle. 5 out in white for Temiscaming. Lavalle further into the corner. Richard Kuchma is going to get to it first. Topin trying to pry it free, loose into the corner. It's the captain, Hardy, trying to twist out with it. Lavalle trying to hound it back further. Topin lost the handle, and now it's going to be Blake Keller with Carlson racing in. Keller found Carlson, swapped back by Lavalle. Keller in front, saved by Aucoin. Bobbling puck wasn't kept alive by Melander. Luflin, look out, got decked back behind the play by Hardy. Second big hit that the captain Hardy has thrown here tonight. Melander from Keller, and he just drilled a shot wide. Carlson stopping on a dime. Crafty move by Isaac Carlson to the corner. Melander looking for Keller, didn't get him. Blocked away by Berisha. 22 in white, an elevator pass through center, looking for Topin, couldn't get him. Emil Lavalle with Berisha coming in. He turns around and looks for Berisha into the corner. Berisha centering feed, intercepted by Tyler Baxter. An outlet starting here for Keller, who needs to head off on a change here soon. Leaving it for Borisov, losing into the feet of Lavalle. He's trying to clear the zone, and he will do so here, with icing being waved off, and Berisha all over Luflin there. That will go uncalled. Melander trying to twist it back with his foot to redirect the pass. That allows Hewitt Orellana to snap one up and out of play. You can see why Orellana, leading his team with 78 points in the regular season, possesses a howitzer. To my eye, I have not seen Blake Anderson here in this second period. Took that big check in the first period by Hewitt Orellana. Have not seen Blake Anderson since, and that would be a huge loss if he is done for the night. Of course, Blake Anderson, the first Bradford Rattler player to hit 100 points. The first time any Rattler player has done that in 7 years. This is the man who did the damage, Hewitt Orellana. He did some damage on the score clock as well, trying to leave it back in front of the net, can't do so. Matvey Munets at center, taken away by Fortier with Borisov all over him. Fortier, Sean Boudreau, a good snap pass for Bernard. Bernard splitting the D, he comes in, Bernard, a shot, glove, stopped by Ivanov. Bernard, with a great move, getting by both defensemen, splitting the D, coming in all alone, trying to chip it up and over the glove of Ivanov, who was having none of that windmill glove grab for the young Russian. He said, look what I have. 12:30 to go in period number 2. 1 goal lead for Team Green. It's 2-1. Terrarium. Opposite side play. He'll find Gleb Selesnyov, who had a bushel basket full of chances here tonight. He's already potted in 1. Selesnyov could have had a hat trick here tonight. He might have a chance here on a breakaway. Gleb Selesnyov all alone scores! Gleb Selesnyov for the second time in the second round. He gets himself a second goal of the night. It's a 3-1 lead for the Bradford Rattlers. Selesnyov, his 4th goal of the playoffs, his 5th point. That leads the team in playoff scoring here in round 2, and it's a 3-2 or 3-1 lead for the Bradford Rattlers here tonight. Stemper getting the only assist on the Selesnyov goal. 11:50 to go here in the second period. A gathering of the clans at the center zone. Aaron Stemper has a goal and 3 assists in the 3 games here played in this round 2. 4 points. Aaron Stemper. It's going to be Hardy, captain on the face-off. The captain, Hardy, for the Titans, able to win the draw. Deflected shot from Fortier was kicked away by Ivanov. Centering feet in front, taken away by the captain of the Rattlers. Captain of the Titans got it to the blue line. Marwa's shot going wide. Carlson, reverse hit on him. Ivanov made the save out of his cage to poke it free. Topin on his man. Fortier in front there. Try to get a shot on goal. Couldn't do so. Goes away from Pariseau. Icing waved off. A coin out of his cage. Elliot Marwa. Centering pass. Went away from Morikov. Hewitt Orellana. After at first, 55 in white. Orellana backhand pass looking for his man Fortier. Beg your pardon, Cameron Pariseau, 17 in white. Roman Orikov through center, touched up by Keller, broken up by Marwa. Twist over for Lavallee before it hit his man Pariseau. Lavallee again through center, touched up by Carlson. Keller a curl and drag, and he'll come in. Blake Keller around Lavallee, around Marwa, and he twisted it wide. Kuchma from the blue line, fresh from the bench. Kuchma, sharp angle shot, rebound loose in front. Keller whacking away before the whistle sounds. A coin with the puck located in between his legs with 10:40 to go here in period number 2. Again, the winner of tonight's contest will either play the winner of the West Nipissing Lynx Ville Marie Pirate Series. Winner of that series, of course, will go to the Russell Cup Finals. Tyler Baxter lost his neck guard that, for some reason, Maxim Ivanov was in possession of. Got chirped by the Titans bench on his way over there. Baxter just quickly, nonchalantly points to the clock. which of course reads 3-1. A huge check thrown on by Orellana and Zakharov. Touch up from Munetz, backhand shovel attempt by Majerchik. A coin out of the net, good play to on the rim around, right to Orellana. Twisted on back, Zakharov will touch up. Emil Lavallee, spinorama on Durarium. Hewitt Orellana, first line for the Titans against the fourth of the Rattlers. Bernard, check there, Munetz put his man to the ground, I should say, I beg your pardon. 10 minutes to go exactly in period 2. Dangerous combination of passes thrown on by Temiscaming. That was David Majerchik all over him. And you're looking at Borisov for the Rattlers all over the defensive puck handlers in white. Bernard from outside the blue line got a shot on goal, will make a change. The Berisha line comes out centered by the captain Nathan Hardy. Aerial lift through center, dropped right behind Borisov, who made a good hit on Lavallee. Twisted him off the puck, and here's Melker Melander from his forehand, centering feed, looking for Bunzeniks. Just went away from him. That's a few times here in this contest. Rattlers have tried that cross-crease pass, that fluttering shot blockered away by Aucoin. Borisov, maybe a twist and fire effort. His shot stopped by Aucoin. In game 2, Artem Borisov in the second period scored a goal identical to the move he just pulled off right there. Aucoin, of course, noticing that, he made the save, and it currently sits at a 3-1 lead for Bradford. 9-12 to go here in period number 2 from the BWG in Bradford. And again, a hello and bonjour to everyone watching here tonight. Of course, we are watching the battle of the last two Russell Cup champions. Titans won it 2 years ago, Rattlers winning it last year. When the Titans won their Russell Cup, they had to eliminate the Rattlers to even get to the finals. Bradford Rattlers eliminating the Titans in round 2, exact same time as last year. And of course, meeting the Titans in one of the final games of that Russell Cup National Championship, it was called. Taking home a Russell Cup victory, another one for the franchise. Tyler Baxter, shoots, stopped by Aucoin, rebound. Seleznyov got it back over for Baxter. Quick pass, Nurgamanov went too far behind him. Fortier after the puck now, and now Fournier. Fournier from Fortier. Got it across Fonfon, looking for Fournier, coming towards the grain, couldn't get him there. A chance here on a 2-on-1, it's Nurgamanov with Seleznyov. Nurgamanov holds, waits, stops up behind the net. A centering feed for the captain. Malm in front, may have taken too much time on the stop up by Nurgamanov. Fortier leaving it for Fournier. Fortier got it across, trying to get Fonfon. Broken away by Richard Kuchma. Got away from Carlson, and it's Kuchma. Good drop, Keller, Carlson in front. Couldn't race up to that pass. A pair of 10s into the corner. Followed by a pair of 9s behind the net. Matvei Munetz, down low, Carlson, Malm, good connection, his fluttering shot will roll across wide. Blake Keller, a quick to the corner, returned by Carlson, Keller in front, stopped by Aucoin. Pressure building here for the Bradford Rattlers, a good step up there physically by Christopher Fonfon. Twisted along by Matvei Munetz, and the Rattlers come back 3-on-2 with numbers. Carlson, Malm, Carlson back to the captain, shot stopped, and it was blocked by Marwa going down. Titans back coming in. Hewitt Orellana, shot stopped by Ivanov into the corner. Hewitt Orellana pressuring again, and that one is stopped by the netminder Maxim Ivanov. 7:08 time to go here in the second period. Temiscaming Titans playing for their season. They lose here tonight, they go home, they are eliminated. They win here tonight, they will force a game 4 back north in Temiscaming, Quebec. Melander got a stick right in the face, I beg your pardon, Shamil Lutfulin. Grabbing his face, and he'll head off on a change. Roman Orikov to take his spot. Benoit Aucoin making the easy save. The 18-year-old from Quebec had a playoff record of 2-3, goals against average of 4.63, and a save percentage of .865, winning streaks of 6 in the regular season off of his back. Doyle, puck handler now, getting it out of the zone, can't connect with Pariseau. Baxter through center. Pariseau a twist up, given away by Artem Borisov, and that allows Bernard to come back in for Orellana, touched up with a high stick, but play will continue. Here at Orellana, a drop pass. LaValle, his fluttering shot stopped by Ivanov. You can see how LaValle will have his 2 goals in the series on shots like that. Get traffic in front. Doesn't have to be the hardest shot. You saw that one coming by Emile LaValle. Well, it's not the hardest shot in the world. Get the puck to the net, get screens in front, and you can get a redirection, a juicy rebound, a garbage goal. They don't ask how, they ask you how many. Keep firing shots on goal if you're the Titans. Get bodies in front of Ivanov. That's the most important thing, but you are definitely going to have to be boxed out by one of the great defensemen for the Bradford Rattlers, Tyler Baxter, to name one of the better ones in the league at boxing out forwards in front of the eyes of the netminder. Titans are back in, and Ivanov coming up to make the glove grab off of the Hewitt Orellana shot. Speaking of Ivanov, I'll read you some stats on him. 2-0 here in the playoffs. Goals against average of just 1. That's it, just 1. Save percentage of .970. 1 shutout that came in the first game of this series. A long pass for Selesnyov, catching up is Stemper in front, found him, chipped it just wide. Richard Kuchma back for Stemper, just went away from him. Melander to Nugamanov. 2 forwards on defense right now. Minetz will drive one to the goal, and it's stopped by Aucoin. The net is off, and we have a penalty signified by the rear official. A cross-checking call, and it looks like Sean Boudreau, the 19-year-old from Les Sarres, Quebec, will be the guilty party. It's going to be the Rattlers' 3rd power play of tonight's contest. The Titans have had a successful kill so far. They are 2 for 2 on the PK. LaValle, Doyle, Bernard, and Fournier. The 4 out for Temiscaming. Carlson, listen to this. Carlson, Keller, Bunzeniks, Kuchma, and Malm. Of course, still no sign of Blake Anderson on the bench for the Bradford Rattlers. Of course, Anderson in 41 games in the regular season, 51 goals, 50 points. That's 101 points. Carlson, Kuchma. Again, Boudreau in the box, 2 minutes for hooking. LaValle, the puck handler, has 2 Rattlers all over him. It was Malm and Keller. You're looking at Blake Keller now, the St. Cloud, Minnesota native. Touchback from Kuchma. It's a bobbling puck. Carlson trying to settle. He'll do so. Drop. It's Kuchma. Kuchma. Carlson. Carlson back to the blue line. Kuchma tees one up. Score! Richard Kuchma, 2nd straight home game, bombs one from the blue line, and it finds its way in. 4-1 for the Bradford Rattlers. Richard Kuchma picking up his 2nd goal of these playoffs, and it's a 3-goal lead for the first time here tonight from the BWG here in Bradford. Seeing eye shot from Kuchma. Stemper getting drilled in front by Fonfon. Isaac Carlson and Blake Keller get the assist. It's a power play goal for the Bradford Rattlers. 4-1. They're back for more. Orikov, his shot fluttering and through. It was blocked by Fournier. Fournier, a fluttering pass looking for his man, broken up by Roman Orikov. Fortier lost the handle. Barakatin looking for Fonfon, too far behind him. Pass got twisted along for Stemper, diving after it. Losing it for Elliot Marawa, fluttering it up and out of the zone as far as center before it's backpedaled into the defensive zone by Tyler Baxter. Quick up away from Nugamanov, no icing. On goal to Aucoin, he'll leave it for Fortier. Just under 4 minutes to go here in this first period. Icing is waved off. Giveaway, Bernard in front, fanning on the shot and nearly found its way in. Touched up by Fortier, and that will be a high stick call. Faceoff will come back outside the Bradford Rattlers line. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in period number 2. Bradford Rattlers getting the most recent few goals. They sit with a 4-goal on the scoreboard right now to the Titans' 1 3-goal lead for Team Green here tonight. Malm off the face-off looking for Carlson, and again, still no Blake Anderson. Hewitt Orellana going hard towards, and that crashes into the end boards. Ivanov makes the save. Tyler Baxter, good sportsmanship, checking over Hewitt Orellana, making sure he was okay. Orellana will stay out onto the ice. Litflin and Baxter, the defensive combination, comes onto the bench. Orkov and Kuchma. Beg your pardon, Munetz and Kuchma. Litflin back in, bobbling puck, loose in front of the slot, cleaned up by Matvey Munetz behind the netminder. Keller forces it against the grain. Kuchma was not expecting that one to come. Munetz on Orellana. Paraso try to pry that puck in towards the corner, can't do so. It's a start out for Kuchma. He'll give it to Carlson. Kuchma tipped in front by Arvid Malm. It's blockered away by Aucoin. Keller expected the reverse hit coming from Doyle. Hardy plays it off the bank, and a chance now for the captain of the Titans. It's Hardy stopping, slowing it down, looking for Bernard, trying to get it to him first, but it's Munetz getting there defensively. Wankstein touch up by the Rattlers, a rolling puck handled by Doyle. Twisted along in front of the Rattler bench. Barisha through center. Neutral zone play broken up by Munetz, and he'll slap it back into the zone. The captain Hardy just pitchforking it off the bank right to Baxter. Baxter got sent to the ice on a check by Topin. Topin seems to be hitting anything that's moving in a green uniform right now. Yes, the puck now just trying to chip it out of the zone. He'll do so. Puck is bobbling on the Bradford Rattlers the last few shifts. Hardy was quick after Munetz there. Slapped back in by Doyle, in and out of the glove of Ivanov. Baxter going to get to the puck in time with a chance now. Fournier shot tipped in front, they score! Xavier Barisha gets the second goal on the board for the Temiscaming Titans. They cut the lead within half. Tyler Baxter was going to get to that puck first, but the referee was in the way of the pass, so he thought about going around the official. Wouldn't have had enough time. That allows for the Titans. Hey, good on the Titans. They don't need many opportunities. They get that one opportunity, they make good on it, and they cut the Rattler lead within half, and they might have a chance here for more. Baxter on Fournier. Broken up by Brockton. Aaron Stemper will glide to it for the Rattlers, hounded off by Brockton. Fonfon battling away with Nugamanov. Giving it for Baxter, a drop pass. He found Shamil Litflin. Litflin, the defenseman, joining into the rush, has Slesnyov and Stemper to work with. Shot off the side of the net by Litflin. A minute 20 to go here in the second period. Titans with the most recent goal. It's a 4-2 lead. Shamil Litflin will touch up before it's called on an icing for the Temiscaming Titans. Face-off coming into the O-zone for Team Green. A minute 12 to go here in period number 1. Period number 2, I should say, I beg your pardon. Fortier, Fournier, Marawa, Fonfon, Barakaton out onto the ice for the Temiscaming Titans. Icing will be waved off, touched up by Richard Kuchma. JR tells us how much time is remaining in the period. Fournier, a quick up for Marawa, has Bernard to work with at center, won't use him here, he'll retreat it for Hewitt Orellana. Gets dumped there by Blake Keller. I beg your pardon, that is Isaac Carlson Arvid Malme, drop pass, did not quite work out. A chance here, the Titans might have numbers. It's Bernard with Fortier heading towards the goal, stopped by Ivanov on the shot coming from Fortier. Twisting along, and here's Keller. He comes in, a drop from Malm. His shot blocked in front by Marawan. It's up and out of play. Great turnout here from the BWG here in Bradford. Fans from both parties attending here at tonight's contest. Ludflin bomb from the blue line was stuttered up by Lavallee on its way to the net. Bunzenique hounded by Doyle, takes a pretty good slash for his efforts. Play will continue. Shamil Ludflin and Borisov will meet into the half boards to pry that puck away. Lavallee, a good check on Borisov, losing the handle, and Baxter's got to peel out of the zone with 5 seconds to go. 2-1 in the second period. Will come to a close from the BWG here in Bradford. I beg your pardon, the Titans do not have 27 goals, they have 2. I apologize for that. After 40 minutes of play, the Rattlers 4, the Titans 2. We'll be back for the third period of play after this intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, puck has been dropped, and away we go for this third period between the Titans and the Bradford Rattlers, and this could very well be the last period of Temiscaming Titans hockey. They are facing elimination. They need 2 within this period to tie it, to try to force it into overtime, or try to get 3 within this period. Try to take on the Rattlers by 1 goal, but you know the Bradford Rattlers will not be going to go away lightly. No Blake Anderson, it looks like, for the rest of the contest. The Bradford Rattlers arguably down their best player. Berisha against Kuchma. Into the corner, you see those 2 players collide and they meet. Kuchma tying up Berisha in front, who had the latest goal for the Temiscaming Titans, 22 in white. He's able to twist along from the corner. Blake Keller, 9 in white, settled down and swatted right back against the grain by Ivanov. Kuchma to the blue line, not out. Marwa, fluttering shot going wide, landed on top of the net, and they might blow the play dead here, and it looks like they will. Hewitt Orellana. His line will stay out onto the ice for the Titans. A 5-player line change for Bradford. And of course, the winner of this second-round matchup between these 2 longtime rivals and the most successful teams recently in the last 5 years in the playoffs. Winner of this series will either play the West Nipissing Lynx or the Ville Marie Pirates. The Lynx took a 2-0 lead in that series. A excellent comeback win in Game 2 late against the Pirates. They were up multiple goals. The Lynx coming back ended up winning that game via shootout. Now, a lot of people don't like the shootout rule within the playoffs in the GMHL, but hey, the game's got to end. The game's got to end at some point. Melander, his fluttering shot from the blue line skipped wide. Lutflin on Fortier. Marwa slapping it but not out. Got to live by Pariseau, and he's able to work it back for Elliot Marwa. Hounded by Melker Melander. He and Borisov watch over Marwa. Hit center and dump in. Just got word right now, another series currently going on. The Durham Roadrunners and the Bradford Bulls. The Bulls lead 2-0 in that series. They need 1 more win to move on. They currently have a 2-0 lead within the second period over the Durham Roadrunners. So if that game ends the way it does, it'll be a Northern Division Finals between the North York Renegades, who've already moved on. They eliminated the St. George Ravens earlier yesterday. Bradford Bulls going past the Northumberland Stars in round 1 to set up the matchup between them and Durham. As it's looking right now, it's going to be the Bulls and the Renegades in the Northern Division Final. Of course, we're still waiting for the winners of this series and the Lynx and Pirates. Dwindling down from 16 teams to 4. Bradford Rattlers, for their sake, hoping they will be one of those final 4 teams remaining here in the playoffs. Very well, could potentially be a chance for a Bradford Russell Cup Finals. Both teams playing not even 5 minutes away from each other. What an atmosphere. That would be the Battle of Bradford, not only in the playoffs, which we have seen before, but a meeting in the Russell Cup Finals, a championship that the Bradford Bulls have won before. They only have 1 to their name. The Bradford Rattlers, of course, have 4. I believe it was the 2012-2013 season, or the 13-14 season, I beg your pardon. The Bradford Bulls came up with the Russell Cup Championship, and the Russell Cup has a long history here in Bradford, with multiple teams from Bradford winning that elusive title. Topin back after it. Titans with pressure, centering feed. Ivanov is down, and he's able to make the save. Maxim Ivanov, everything he can to keep that puck out. Shot, big rebound. Ivanov without his goal stick, however. Hardy further into the corner. Vargas punches his man off behind the play. Boriga slow to get up back behind the play. Xavier Borisha Drilled by Vargas back behind the play. Could have been called for a checking from behind, but they will let play continue. .27 to go. 2-goal lead for the Bradford Rattlers. They are trying to win this series here tonight and get that handshake line after the score clock will hit 0. You're looking at Doyle, 24 in white. He will look to change the outcome of tonight's contest so far. His shot on goal to Ivanov, who made the save. Doyle quickly after Melander, who flexes them into the corner. David Majerchek with Zakharov nearly found him, but the pass was too far ahead. Hewitt-Orellana back after it away from Majerchek. Terrarium will watch over him, but Orellana with great speed will weave his way through the length of the ice. Around Kuchma from the forehand. Flexed off there by Danila Zakharov. Terrarium with Orellana all over him, and those two players collide and go down. Litfulin's back in against LaValle. Stopped up on a dime, and they'll leave it for Fortier. Fortier across from Majerchek behind the back pass was intercepted by Litfulin, and he'll get it to the corner. Fortier back for Emile LaValle. His pass went away from Hewitt-Orellana, and so it's picked up by the other 55 in the contest, Shamil Litfulin. Pass off the near linesman. Titans with possession. It's Barisha across to the captain Hardy. Nathan Hardy, a drop. It's Topin, a curl and drag, a snapshot blocked by Litfulin in front. The captain Arvid Malm trying to locate that puck. He'll do so. He got it ahead to Keller, and he'll spring Carlson. Isaac Carlson holding it back. Keller in front there. Snapped it just wide. A coin may have got a piece of it. Nathan Hardy from his own end. Long sauce pass gloved over by Topin. Away from him. Kuchma will peel it back from Carlson, who got it to Baxter. Tyler Baxter elevated it off the bank to Carlson. Carlson to Keller. Shoots. He scores! Blake Keller picks up his third goal of the playoffs and his fifth point of this series. It's a 3-goal lead once again for the Bradford Rattlers with 15 minutes to go exactly here in the third period. Officials just getting the official scoring change on that Blake Keller goal. Just trying to confirm how much time was remaining on the clock, as it did run a little bit after the goal was scored by Keller. The goal will stand. It's Keller's third goal of the playoffs, his 5th point in 3 games in the second round matinee between the Rattlers and the Titans. Clock was stuck at 15 minutes exactly prior to the goal, but it looks like, as I said, time has ran off the clock when the goal was scored, so we currently sit at 14:36 to go in the third period, I beg your pardon. Blake Keller with the game's latest tally, his 2nd goal of the contest, his 5th of the playoffs. Once again, it's a 3-goal lead for the Bradford Rattlers. Still trying to figure out the exact time of the contest. The official heading to the Titans bench and now to talk to head coach David Mooney. Talked to head coach David Mooney before the contest, and he looked pretty confident heading into tonight's contest. It looks like the confidence is paying off. Bradford Rattlers lead by 3. Keller the goal. Arvid Malm the captain with the assist. Isaac Carlson another assist here in the playoffs. He leads the team in playoff scoring. 3 games, he has 7 points. Sharp angle bid by Borisov, whipped across and went wide. Richard Kuchma. A pass for Anders Bunzeniks. Bunzenik's shot. Taking away the 5-hole was Benoit Coyne. He made the stop. Borsov further down low. Bunzaniks holds. Matvey that shot stopped and into the breadbasket of a coin. .13:40 to go here in the third period. Titans are saying the Rattlers were offside. Now they're going to call it. Elliot Marwa through center. Ivanov sees that puck go by him. Shamil Lutfulin back to the opposite side. We'll get it across to Nugamanov. Selesnyov lost an edge and he's able to twist it on back for Aaron Stemper. He's in, got hooked up by Forche heading towards the goal. Good defensive play by Temiscaming, denying the breakaway chance there for Delirium. Selesnyov checked off the puck there by Marwa. Hewitt Orellana leaving it for Marwa. Breakout pass, he found Paraso. Paraso from center dumps to the opposite corner. Lutfulin, a quick up, and it's Gleb Selesnyov. 91 in green will twist his way from the defensive end, weave his way through center, pumped back by Fonfon, and so regathered by Lutfulin and now Kuchma. Kuchma across, Zakharov dumps in. A coin lost his goal stick. Lead pass will go up into the rafters and out of play. .12 minutes and 43 seconds. All that remains here in the third period. Temiscaming Titans now need 3 more goals just to tie the game. Bradford Rattlers content on letting the score play out until the final score of tonight's contest. That would mean they will have eliminated the Temiscaming Titans and have punched their ticket to the division final, where the Bradford Rattlers have been many of times in their rich franchise history. It's Melander twisting it back. Zakharov, a coin looks behind him, wasn't sure where the puck was. David Majerchek, fourth line on for head coach David Mooney. Majerchek still battling away from that puck. Got it to Delirium. Shot stopped by Alcoin. Rebound, it's loose. It comes to Majerchek. Snapping it. Scores! David Majerchek picks up his first career GMHL playoff goal. It's a 4-goal lead for the Bradford Rattlers. David Majerchek, 6-2 for the Bradford Rattlers. And if there was any doubt, none remain. 12 minutes to go in the third period, a 4-goal lead for Team Green. And they are all that closer to punching their ticket to the Northern Division Finals. Lead pass by Vargas will not go for icing. Carlson reaching up to it. Arvid Malm takes it to the corner. The Majerchek goal, his first career playoff goal. Check back behind the play and a missed call going on. A injured player for the Rattlers. It's Isaac Carlson back behind the play. Slowly weaving his way back onside, and he'll stay out onto this ice, paired up with Arvid Malm and Blake Keller. What a line it has been so far. We don't see Blake Anderson on this line. He has not come back to the ice. Vargas, huge check thrown on Hewitt Orellana, and the Titans take accession to that. Marwa getting into it with Arvid Malm. Vargas, a huge check thrown in front of the Titan bench. After that, it looks like Marcus Vargas will be getting the only penalty on the play to the Bradford Rattlers. Interference will be the call after the thunderous check thrown on by him. They're going to deem it was a illegal check. Interference, the call, and I can agree with the call. Nevertheless, it's a power play opportunity for the Temiscaming Titans, a chance to cut the lead within 3 goals. Never say never. Any lead is never safe, especially here in the playoffs. Terrarium took down LaValle. LaValle arguing for a call, and in my opinion, it should have been coming. Referee will disagree with us up here, as they tend to usually do. You're looking at Emil LaValle once more. Prior to tonight's contest, he had the only 2 Titans goals in this series, and that came in Game 2. Titans losing that contest by a score of 6-2, and that is where we currently stand. The BWG appreciating the PK units out for the Bradford Rattlers right now. We have Baum, Carlson, Kuchma, Lutflin, Orellana. Try to get it across for Barisha, couldn't connect on him. Barisha's out with Doyle, Hewitt, Orellana, Marawa, and Forche. Expect those lines to change as Temiscaming will make a change. Barakatin and Bernard will come out for Temiscaming Titans. A drop pass will find Bernard, 74 in white at center. Had his pocket picked and nearly Arvid Malm springing it across for Carlson. Marwa Ivanov nearly had a miscue on that puck coming towards him. Bernard further down low. Munetz is tied up by Baraktin. Cameron Paraso further down low, blocked by Munetz, and he flucked it up and out of play. Puck is dropped and it's Fortier across Marwa's drive, and he just pumped it wide. More time off the penalty killing clock. 20 seconds to go on the power play. 9:30 to go in the period. Melander all over the puck handler there. Fortier just tying up the stick of Melander. He and Marwa battling away. A cross check from behind by Marwa, and a few times. Bernard back in, has Parasol in the near wing. We'll find him here away from Matvey Munetz. Power play has expired. We're back to 5-on-5. Marwa further back into the corner, taken away by Richard Kuchma. Kuchma back pass to himself, trying to retreat away from Barakatin. 9 minutes to go exactly in period 3. Anders Bunzanik, a sauce pass looking for Borisov. He connected. Borisov, nice move to the back end, looking for an option. Can't find it there. Hardy takes Borisov into the corner. Borisov still strong on the puck. A hard pass to Shamil Lutflin. Pass across, they score! Anders Bunzanik picks up his second playoff goal. It's a 7-2 lead for the Bradford Rattlers, and they are 8 minutes and 41 seconds away from the Northern Division Finals. After that goal scored, it does look like the Rattlers will be getting assessed a minor penalty. Melker Melander will sit for 2 minutes, so a chance to get it right back for Temiscaming. As we currently sit 7-2, I believe the mountain is a little too tall to climb here for the Temiscaming Titans. Hard-fought effort in the first part of the game, first period. I would say the advantage went to Temiscaming, thus the 2-1 score for the Bradford Rattlers. At that time, I thought the Titans were the better team of the two. Bradford Rattlers' skill truly showing here tonight, taking care of business. I beg your pardon. Anders Bunzanik picks up his first ever GMHL playoff goal. Melker Melander has had himself quite the night here. Assist on the play and back behind the play. Look out, 4 players on 1 Rattler. Matvey Munetz was the one down onto the ice. I look over, and I'm sure a lot of you guys did, to the right part of your screen, a mob of white uniforms all around Matvey Munetz. Looks like Doyle and Kuchma will be the ones heading to the box for their respective teams. Perhaps it was Kuchma, the one on the receiving end of that hit in front, a little out of my vision there. I was looking at the puck the entire time, not quite entirely sure what transpired or what led to the chaos ensuing just near the Bradford Rattler bench. Two Rattlers in the penalty box, one player for Temiscaming. And I believe after all this, we will still be skating 5-on-4. Nugamanov, Stemper, Slesnyov, and Baxter. The four out for the Rattlers here. Beg your pardon, I'm just seeing the replay. It was Richard Kuchma on the Bradford Rattlers who shoved a man on the Temiscaming Titans. Not exactly sure who the player was. Richard Kuchma is smiling over at the fans right now. A couple people waving some Hungarian flags in the crowd right now. Of course, Richard Kuchma from Vasas, Hungary. Hope I'm pronouncing his hometown right. It was Kuchma shoving a player from Temiscaming. In my opinion, it did kind of look like it was from behind into the boards, so that is why we quickly saw four Temiscaming Titan players around one Rattler player. It looks like that Rattler player was indeed Richard Kuchma, not Matvey Munetz. Officials having a word with the coaching staff on the Temiscaming Titans. We apologize for the halt of play right now. Both teams just trying to figure out exactly who is getting sent to the penalty box and for what. Titans got their explanation. Now head coach David Mooney of the Bradford Rattlers will get his. Most instances, they will just have the team captains meet outside the timekeeper's crease. Once the decision has been made on what penalty is being assessed and who will be serving it, they will relay the message to their coaches. David Moody getting an up-close and personal explanation straight from the source on what is being called. We have 5 players on the Bradford Rattlers out onto the ice right now, so do the Titans. Rattlers were supposed to be down a man right now, but it looks like we are going to skate 5 aside. 8 minutes and 21 seconds to go here in the third period. Benoit Coyne started this contest. He remains inside the pipes. Same thing with Maxim Ivanov, defending goaltender of the year for 2023, 2024. First time in GMHL history, a team has won the award for back-to-back goaltenders of the year for 2 different netminders. Last season it was Oliver Balazs. This year it was Maxim Ivanov, who you just saw him make a beauty kick save with the right pad. Starting up the breakup, Nugamanov to Slesnyov, but they're going to say they were offside prior to entry. Again, if you're just tuning in now, Blake Anderson, the 100-point man in the regular season for the Bradford Rattlers, the 2023-24 GMHL MVP of the regular season, has not seen the ice since the first period after taking a big check from Hewitt Orellana, the man who just knocked down Matvey Munetz right now. He's the puck handler now, 55 in white, has a goal here tonight. Splitting the D, trying to get by Orkov, and Orellana will follow his rebound to the corner. Pinned up by Matvey Munetz to the blue line. Boudreau walks into one and he snapped it wide. 7:20 to go in the third period. Titans with some pressure here. A centering pass to the line. Boudreau, his returning shot went wide. Bernard try to further it down into the boards. It's handled by Orellana. Pinned up against the boards there by Tyler Baxter, trying to pry that puck loose as Matvey Munetz. Puck is still loose for the taking. Zakharov with David Majerchek looking over the scene, and he's able to come in and engage and get the puck free. Zakharov will race after it to the blue line. His check on LaValle. Roman Orkov skates away with the puck. He found Benderarium. He can get it on goal to a coin, who will make a play. Emil LaValle, 77 in white, will weave his way back in for the Temiscaming Titans. LaValle, his shot blocked in front by Vargas. Hardy try to relay it back towards the net, can't do so. He'll flutter it back into the opposite corner. Hardy may have got a stick up high. Icing will be waved off by the near official. Back into the zone, it's Fortier for the Titans. A lead pass for Marwa. Marwa lost the handle. Bunzanix got run into by Berisha and then by Marwa. Battle by Vargas and Topin. Right against the blue line, and it's Berisha back in for the Titans. Shot stopped by Ivanov with the breadbasket. Puck is loose for the corner. It's Aaron Stemper, 14 in green. Stemper, a dot pass. He got bumped there by Hardy, and that's going to be a penalty upcoming to Temiscaming. Power play upcoming for the Rattlers. They're going to be called on an offside prior to entry again. It looks like a pretty hefty slash on his man, and the netminder a coin out to meet with Lutflin there. Would not be surprised if Lutflin will be joining them in the penalty box. And it looks like he will be. The likely calls are Hardy for interference. Lutflin for slashing. More penalties to be assessed here with 5 minutes and 45 seconds to go here in the third period. Potentially 5 minutes remaining in the Temiscaming Titans season. Trying to avoid being swept in a playoff series for the first time in franchise history. If you remember the last time the Bradford Rattlers eliminated Temiscaming, it was off the stick of a defenseman named Danila Filipov. And if you remember, the OT goal scored in this very building in Game 5 of the second round sent the Rattlers to the next round to face the Ville-Marie Pirates, and this exact same outcome via the playoff tree can still happen. A Pirates and Rattler matchup in the Northern Division Final. Danil Filipov, probably one of the biggest goals in his junior hockey career, eliminating the Titans from the Russell Cup playoffs. It's a power play on the board for Temiscaming, and the puck is dropped, and it's Marwa. Playing it ahead, touched up by Richard Kuchma. Barakatin battling away for the puck as well. Matvey Munetz battling for it. Richard Kuchma, 5:30 to go in the third. An outlet, and it's Arvid Malm. Arvid Malm back in. His sharp angle shot did not miss by much. I beg your pardon. It's a power play for the Bradford Rattlers right now. It's their fourth of the contest. They've already cashed in once. Slesnyov, cross-seam pass, and a good active stick made by Baraktin. GMHL's top defenseman, Richard Kuchma. Outlet pass looking for Slesnyov. Merritt Nugamena crunched up by Doyle. Centering feed looking for Slesnyov. Off over the stick of Gleb Slesnyov, so it's the captain Arvid Malm. A lead pass, and it's Blake Keller. Picked off, but stopping on a dime is Keller. Nice pass, he found Merritt Nugamanov. Nugamanov, cross pass, Stemper leaving it for Kuchma. Kuchma will go across for Blake Keller, looking to feed it against the green for Nugamanov. It's picked away by Berisha, trying to toe jag around Kuchma. Kuchma looking at the body the entire way, playing the man. Stemper, Nugamanov, shot to chip it into the corner for Aaron Stemper. Still after it, Stemper hounded on by Berisha. Slesnyov trying to pry that puck free. Boudreau's over him to the blue line, nearly picked off by Topin. Keller will lean into that one before it's blocked out by a coin. A twist and fire effort there by Topin was blocked by his own man LaValle. He's able to kick it further back behind the net. Sean Boudreau will just slap it and rattle it up and down the length of the ice. We are back to 5-on-5 in 6 seconds time. Hardy out onto the ice. He'll head to the bench for a change in exchange for Cameron Parasa. Baxter Clearing attempt didn't have much on it. A pair of 17s into the corner. It's Perso on Baxter. Baxter taking the body on Cameron. Won't have enough for icing. Backpedaling is Elliot Marwa. Hewitt Orellana lost the handle on that pass. It's Borisov further down low for Zakharov. Couldn't quite get a shot on the goal before it comes out of the zone for Roman Orkov. Combination with Baxter. He found Artem Borisov coming back in. He springs Bunzaniks. Bunzaniks against the grain. Got it to Zakharov in front. Zakharov behind the net will get it to the blue line, rolling over the stick of Baxter. And so Team Green has to backpedal out of the zone. Under 3 minutes to go here in the third period. 2:45 to go exactly. Bunzaniks made a feather pass for Borisov. Was picked off by Hewitt Orellana. Drop, and it's Doyle. Centering feed looking for Topin. He got him. Elevator pass through center. Topin trying to get by Vargas. A fluttering shot read by Ivanov. Vargas back for Anders Bunzaniks to the blue line. Doyle keeping it alive and delayed penalty. Fortier and Lutflin come out of the penalty box. Bernard will join the penalty box right now. Interference is the call, and so 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go in the third period. A power play upcoming for the Bradford Rattlers. Nugamanov, Kuchma, Majerchuk, Baxter, and Derarium. Baxter from the blue. Got it down, Keller. I beg your pardon, it was Kuchma up and out of play. We are 2 minutes and 15 seconds away from the handshake line between the Temiscaming Titans and the Bradford Rattlers. The Rattlers will have punched their ticket to the Northern Division Finals. Nugamanov back in. Rattlers want more. Kuchma stepping it on goal. Stop for O'Coin. Puck gets by Nugamanov, and he is quite frustrated with himself. 2 minutes to go in the third. Baxter connects with Majerchuk. Benjamin Derarium trying to get by Elliot Marwa. Those two go hard into the corner. Gullivan offering some support for Temiscaming. Flexed around, and it's David Majerchuk. It's the blue line now. Baxter again hopping over a stick. And forces netminder Maxim Ivanov settling the puck down. Faked the pass and got it across to Nugamanov. A touch for Richard Kuchma. Lost the handle, and so Barakatin gave it right to Zakharov, but he chipped it wide. A minute to go on the power play. A minute 20 to go in the period. Richard Kuchma to the blue line. Munetz got it to Nugamanov. He's able to chip it for Matvey Munetz. Kuchma, one-timer shot, stopped by O'Coin. Kuchma once more. Further to Anders Bunzaniks. Back behind the net has Zakharov presenting his stick out. Bunzaniks still holding. Watched by Lavalli. A minute to go in the third period. Matvey Munetz. Kuchma leaving it for Bunzaniks. Down low, it's Nugamanov. Holds, he waits. Nugamanov still with it. To the blue line. Matvey Munetz from the blue line. Under a minute to go here in the third period. It's 7-2 for the Rattlers. Stepper across, and a delay penalty upcoming. It's Zakharov and Marwa getting into it. A coin coming out, bumping with Nugamanov in front. It looks like Zakharov will go for slashing. 40 seconds remain in this contest, and 40 seconds is all that remains in the season of the Temiscaming Titans. They will be eliminated here tonight by the Bradford Rattlers. Rattlers will punch their ticket again to the Northern Division Finals. They will await the winner of the Pirates or the Lynx. We will have 4-on-4 for 16 seconds time, and this contest will end with the Titans on the man advantage. 30 seconds to go in the contest before the handshake line here from the BWG here in Bradford. Hardy takes a hit on Vargas. Emil Lavaldi with 20 seconds to go. A power play for Temiscaming for 20 seconds time. Doyle further across with 15 seconds to go. That puck goes down the length of the ice. Icing will be waved off. 10 seconds to go in the contest. The Bradford Rattlers have eliminated the Temiscaming Titans and they're off to the Northern Division Finals. They sweep the series in 3 games. A celebratory group for the Bradford Rattlers, congratulating Maxim Ivanov on yet another playoff victory. It looks like Blake Keller will be the first one to lead the handshake line. He will go over to the officials. Temiscaming Titans congratulating all their players on a hard-fought regular season and playoffs. 2 years ago, Temiscaming Titans were crowned the Russell Cup champions. Last year, that title going to the Bradford Rattlers, and the quest to defend what is theirs continues. They've eliminated the Temiscaming Titans in 3 straight games for a clean sweep and are off to the Northern Division Final, and they will await the winner of the Ville-Marie Pirates and the West Nipissing Lynx. Defeated group from Temiscaming. Tight net group, see the coaching staff hugging up all the players for Temiscaming. Hard fought series, but the Bradford Rattlers were a little just too much. The Rattlers calmly and patiently wait at center ice for the handshake line. It's going to be a pair of 9s meeting first. Barocketon and Blake Keller at center to start this handshake line. The Titans are still offering congratulations back behind the net. For their team, there are a lot of players on the Temiscaming Titans. They have just played their last GMHL game. Emile Lavallee, Christopher Fonfon, and many, many more. Spencer Kratke, number 30, the netminder at center right now. Saw him once in Game 1 in the relief of Benoit Acoin. Charles Antoine Cotier, we did not see him in this series, and the players have met at center in the handshake lines form. The great traditions of any hockey series, the handshake lines following a series. One team will go off happy, the other team with nothing to show for, they will go home defeated. For the Bradford Rattlers, this is only one. They got 2 more rounds to win before being crowned back-to-back Russell Cup champions. But know either the West Nipissing Lynx or the Ville-Marie Pirates will have a lot to say about that. The goaltenders, Oliver Balaj just met up with Cotier, Kratke, and Acoin. As you see, the players at the end of the handshake line for the Temiscaming Titans head off of the ice for the final time in this 2023-24 season. Tyler Baxter, a great series for him. He met up there with Elliot Marwa. They had terrific battles, and you see Ivanov at center meeting up with Acoin. Arvin Malm meeting up with Fonfon. They've had battles in the playoff season last year. The 2 captains meet at center. It's Hardy and Malm. A congratulations hug thrown on between them. Great sportsmanship going on between the 2 teams' captain in a hard fought battle. These 2 teams saw a lot of each other in the past few seasons, especially Hardy and Malm, of course, being on the respective teams last season. These 2 players are very familiar with each other. A wave to the crowd for Maxim Ivanov, the Bradford Rattlers' heroic netminder. And now the last few remaining players out for the Bradford Rattlers and the coaching staff for both teams. The GM for the Temiscaming Titans, this would be his last game as a member of the Temiscaming Titans. He told me he's going out to move out east, starting up a podcast, a new studio out there from Temiscaming, but it's going to be out of Nova Scotia, and I believe somewhere else near that area as well. So all the best to the Temiscaming Titans, their GM, their staff, their fans, their players, the personnel, everyone for the Temiscaming Titans. And I know people in Temiscaming were tuning in to watch this game here tonight, and I can't thank you guys enough. The fans for the Rattlers, the Titans, wherever you cheer for, wherever you might like, wherever you may live, we appreciate all of you taking time out of your day to watch some GMHL playoff action and seeing a victorious Bradford Rattler team skate off with a clean sweep of the series, and they will now wait patiently between the winner of the Ville-Marie Pirates and the West Nipissing Lynx. Bradford Rattlers win the game 7-2. They win the series 3-0, and they've advanced. Oliver Balaj and Christopher Fonfon, the last two players out onto the ice, and they shake hands and skate out. Isaac Carlson donning a Swedish flag on his exit to the ice, and I believe that would be our cue to head out as well. So for Nick Stella and the Bradford Rattlers organization, we bid you all a good hockey night for now, and we will see you in the Northern Division Final.